Hey, Mark, thanks for having me. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, Andrew, how did you get such you got me a discount on my insurance, and
Yeah.
previously I was with Geico. How did you manage to get me more coverage for less money? How does that even happen?
Yeah, so it's one of those things where different insurance companies are looking for different things. One person might be a really good fit for one company, one other person might be a really good fit for another company. One of the benefits that I have is I can shop through about 10 to 12 different companies. So luckily, it landed that the best company for you just so happened to be Liberty Mutual. But the benefit of where I stand is, I can kind of see based on different people, what company might be the best fit, and kind of put them in a spot where your company might be a little bit less expensive, but the coverages aren't necessarily there. This one might have more coverages, but the premium isn't necessarily there. So it's finding that middle ground and finding a good spot for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are there times of the year that you can get better or lower premiums?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Are there times of the year where if you sign on to become a customer of Liberty where you can generally get lower premiums? Does that ever happen, or is it not like
So yeah, so I wouldn't say there's certain times of year that are better to shop. However, rates change all the time. So typically, I usually set, some of my clients, Liberty Mutual does 12-month premiums. Some companies do 6-month. So every 6 months, your premium might change based on your renewal, based on whatever's happening with that company at that certain time. And rates are changing constantly. So that's where typically, if it doesn't work out between me and a client at one point, I set a follow up for 6 months because you never know what's going to happen. So I wouldn't say it's a cyclical thing. However, for different points in the year, you're getting quoted by an agent, they jump on it as soon as possible because you never know what might happen to that premium in 2 weeks and a week and a half. You just never know what might happen. So it's kind of timing it up, but always keeping your options open. That's what I always tell people. Be open to hearing about different premiums because you never know when they're going to change. If you get locked in with an awesome premium, maintain it as long as you can because you never know when that might change. It all depends on the company's financials and things like that. So.
got it, got it. So the premiums being based on the financials of the company and their evolving risk assessment models, is that it?
Yep. We actually had a good example in December. Liberty kind of completely changed their auto rating program. So whereas we were going for a certain demographic, certain driving history, certain things like that. We kind of completely switched things up and decided to kind of go towards a different, prefer a different kind of customer, I guess. I don't know if you want to say prefer, but we just kind of switched around our structure a little bit and just kind of started offering different discounts, different rating structures, different things, and it's all algorithms and things like that. But different times of the year, different companies are going to have all kinds of different rates, so it's always good to keep your options open.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. So with your auto program, there was something called right away discount.
Uh, it's our Right Track program. Yeah,
Right.
so it's called. Yep, Right Track, and it's a cool thing. And I think this is eventually where insurance is going to go. We're not quite there yet. But the entire basis of insurance is, you pay a premium and they group together a lot of people, and then based on those lot of people and the premiums coming in, they help you pay for claims and pay for things like that. The downside to that is, if there's a big group of people, say your driving record is a lot better than everybody else, you're kind of paying a little bit more because of poor driving records, things like that. The nice thing about this is Right Track lets you earn a discount. So basically, it's a 90-day program. You download an app on your phone, and there's a little sticker you put in your car. For 90 days, it monitors your acceleration speed, your braking speed, how many miles you drive, and then how many of those miles are between midnight and 4 a.m. During the 90 days, you get a 10% discount. And then after that 90 days, your discount's going to range from 5 to 30%. So it's basically a way of showing Liberty Mutual, hey, I'm a safe driver. Give me a little bit more of a discount.
Yeah.
Like I said, actually, I think that's where insurance is going to go. Usage-based insurance, but we're not quite there yet with the technology and figuring out the logistics of it.
Yeah, yeah, I could see where you get direct data from the user or customer versus assumptions and projection models using mass data from customers and things like that. That's cool. That's interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
From Christy Hagan. Christy asked if people decide to work from home after the quarantine, do they need additional coverage for a home-based business, which is a really great question.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is a really good question. So if you're just working from home, there's no issues there. Whenever you start to kind of run into more problems is, say if you have a business where you have clients coming on and off the premises, that's where you run into business insurance and liability things in that way. As far as just working from home, there's no issues with that. Typically that's one of the questions we ask on a homeowner's application is, are you going to have clients coming on and off the premises? Working from home doesn't really make any more of a risk for the insurance company or for you. It's more or less bringing other people onto the premises. If you're selling something out of your house, or if you have clients coming into your house, things like that, which with the quarantine isn't necessarily an issue. So
yeah, how has the quarantine impacted your business or your day-to-day activities?
Yeah, so it's different. I have the luxury, I guess, the benefit of being able to work from home. So we're very much structured like that anyway. So we're mandatory work from home. But the nice thing is I can still do just about all of my normal functioning that I normally would. So obviously it's a little bit different. People aren't buying as many houses. Typically I'm out and about dropping into car dealerships, things like that. I'm not doing that, but I have actually been able to stay relatively busy because right now everyone's looking to save money. So if I can put somebody in a good position, I'm not trying to, be the guy that's trying to sell people things when times are tough. But at the same time, if I can bring down your bills a little bit, it puts everybody in a good spot.
Yeah, listen, my wife is on unpaid furlough, and we revisited our mortgage for deferment. Contacted both of my car companies. They've worked out terms. We've done a couple of things to manage and lower our cash expenses, which, people demand that. The market is looking for discounts. I'd even suggest to those folks who are in a similar position to my family is call your cellular company and call your cable company. You will absolutely get lower rates if you tell them, hey, I'm trying to save money. I'm looking to cancel my service. I did it in both instances. I'm now saving $45 a month. So
really, that's awesome.
It pays the shop. How long would you say that your average customer is with Liberty? You have any idea?
So I have a pretty good retention rate with my current customers. I know a lot of times it's either one or the other. People are either in quick and then out quick, or they're long-time customers. Liberty Mutual does a pretty good job, especially on the auto side of things for claims. They do a really good job of helping people out, which obviously helps. Whenever you have a claim that you're stressed about, and then the company handles it in the appropriate way, in a quick way, that builds that lead and really helps solidify it. Another nice thing, like I said before, is that Liberty does have 12-month premiums. So every renewal, you're not sure what's going to happen with that renewal. It's kind of hard to say based on what's going on in the market in general. So the nice thing at Liberty is if you get an auto premium, you're solidified with that premium for up to 12 months. You don't have to worry about that premium changing on you whatsoever, which is nice.
Right. What's one of those bizarre, peculiar claims that have come across your desk that has had you go, huh?
Let's see. I did have one circumstance. It wasn't one particular claim, but a woman had 4 different claims, and each of them were over $10,000. So the total, so we ended up paying out about the total of $40,000 total for her different claims. And this was home and auto. There were crossovers. But yeah, there was a good amount of claims on one person.
Did she crash into her house? How did that happen?
What was that?
I was saying, did she crash her car?
there was I believe it was a roof claim, which roof claims are large claims, as you can imagine, and then 2 totals of a car. So
wow,
added up pretty quickly. Yeah,
that's insane. Okay, and does that change her premium since now the company has laid out all that cash?
Yeah, that's one of the things where they're not going to, the insurance company isn't going to try to get their 40 grand back. It's nothing like that. But your claims history does affect your premium. So moving forward, it's if you have a home claim, that is going to affect premiums moving forward. That's one of the reasons why I always say, if you get a good premium on your auto, for example, say somebody quotes you an awesome rate on your auto, you want to jump on that as quick as possible because you never know what might happen the next day. If you get into an accident, total your car, there goes that premium. Is going to go up.
Sure.
So that's one of those things where you always want to watch out.
Okay. So if people are looking for, a quote from you to see if you can beat out where they're currently at, where can they find you?
Yeah, so I do have my email. It's andrew.perkins01@libertymutual.com. I do have a website. I'm also on Facebook. And then my cell phone is mostly kind of home doing business now. I try to do it in every way possible. People sometimes I'll do it all through text messaging, through phone calls, whatever works there. So it's really whatever way people prefer to do business. I'm pretty flexible in the way that I do it. So like I said, I have Facebook, I have a website, my email, cell phone, all kinds of stuff.
Okay. Yes, send that to me. Also, if you please just, are you comfortable sharing your cell phone with people?
Yeah, 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 no problem.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's 330-447-0789.
Okay.
Like I said, I can do phone call, text messaging, whatever's easiest. FaceTime if you want to see me.
Okay. And then
FaceTime, whatever works.
we'll include that in the comments below, along with your website, and tag you on Facebook. Andrew Perkins, man, I'm happy to connect with you. I'm thankful that we got introduced by a colleague in the real estate field, and thank you for
Yeah.
saving money. Congrats on moving into your first apartment with your fiance?
Girlfriend.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I jumped ahead.
That's okay. That's okay. No worries at all. I don't think she'll mind.
Yeah. Well, congrats. Enjoy your new place, and look forward to chatting with you soon after COVID. We'll grab a coffee or something.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Bye, Andrew.